What's up, guys, and welcome back to Pete's Carport. Today is a little bit of a sad day as I am going to be selling off the 2005 Mazda RX-8, but what that's going to allow me to do is have cash flow for some of these other cars. And since this car is the only vehicle in my fleet that my wife and soon to be driving kids will not be able to drive, it's got to go. It has the least amount of usability right now. It can't daily drive it, but I will be bringing one back into the channel. Hope you guys that joined for this car will stay tuned because there's going to be a lot of other cool cars. Also, the VR6 Passat wagon is down getting some really nice exhaust put on to finish off what I started. And we're going to be tuning that, putting a chip in it. And also, we're going to be doing a modification to the steering wheel so that we can have paddle shifters. So stay tuned with that. But today's a little bit of a sad day. We're going to say bye to the Mazda RX-8. All the fun, cool things we did to it. Hope you guys enjoyed that, joined in. But there will be another one coming to the channel. So stay tuned. Alright guys, so it's a new day. Unfortunately, the Mazda is gone, but the new owner could not be happier. I'm excited for him. It's a young guy who's going to basically build this as a track and daily driver, which is freaking awesome. His mom was very excited about it, so that's good to see. Wanted to show you guys first. One thing I had not shown is this Yakima bike rack that I put on. I love this thing. Picked it up for $40. Unbelievable. The guy was moving out of town, needed to get rid of it, had it in his garage. So I went down and picked that up. That thing is going to be a lifesaver for mountain bike riding because we did get rid of the Navigator and we've got our bikes back there. So excited about that going into the nice bike riding season. Also, I got a huge box of goodies. Basically, the entire time I was getting ready to get the Lexus, I had ordered a bunch of parts for the VR6, knowing that I was going to be probably selling the Mazda, and I wanted to basically modify the VR6 Passat to replace what I was going to be losing in the Mazda. And I really enjoyed the 6-speed manual. So I searched around on what I can do because I wasn't planning on doing like a manual swap or anything crazy like that because this is a daily driver. But I found a guy who shows how to quickly swap out your steering wheel for paddle shifters. And with the new exhaust, which I'm going to show you guys right now, I just got it back. And as I said earlier, I was went down and had this done. It looks awesome. There are resonator tips on here which help drown out some of the drone that I was getting. And it was starting to give me a headache on the highway because the pipes were basically cut off underneath there this whole time. And I finally got everything welded up. He actually fixed up the cats which have been deleted basically. And it's an awesome sound. It rumbles and it's not super bad on the highway. So this is going to be awesome. So coming very soon in a video, I'm going to show you how to get this thing in about 10 minutes. This cost me 80 bucks on eBay. It's in amazing shape. It looks like it was a low mile car. Same exact steering wheel I have now, so I don't have to worry about any type of features not working. So awesome there. Now, down in this box is what we're going to be sending it over to Velocity to fix now. It's something that needed to be done for a while. I'm going to show you guys what that is, and it's a PCV valve in these cars can break. It is inside of the valve cover, which is a 5-hour plus job to get to. You have to pull the whole front nose off of the car, and you have to basically disassemble your valve cover in order to get this in there. But this is these parts here. And this here is a part that I explained to you guys in another video. I'm going to go ahead and link that in the description. But this was a broken piece, and I'm going to show you guys very soon, actually, what I replaced it with so you understand. It's a very easy part to replace. I have a video on doing that. So go ahead and check that out if you need to replace this. That could also be your issue. Mine is a combination of both. And I'll show you guys what I mean by that and what to look for. So here is the awesome surprise that is going to be part of this video, and that is I picked myself up some really cool rims. I happened to get very lucky and came across these on a forum. These are Rohanna 19-inch, and they have Falcon tires on them. And these were not used that much. The gentleman had a lease on a car. The lease came up faster than he expected, and he didn't get to use them much. Pulled them. They went into storage, and I was very fortunate that he needed to get them out of his storage, and I picked these up for right around $400 with the tires. So very lucky on that. I'm going to go ahead and put those on the car now, get it over to Velocity, and get the PCV valve job done, and it might take a little while to get it back. From there, we're probably going to be doing the steering wheel, eventually a stage 2 tune, and a few other things. Oh, I almost forgot. I had picked up these fog lights. We are going for a rally style car, if I didn't mention that. And so I'm going to be putting some really cool Harbor Freight fog lights I picked up for like $7 a piece, and they are awesome. They're rubber coated. They're going to look really cool. I've already played around with mounting them on the front. And so that's the first stage for doing the rally car, eventually suspension. So stay tuned, guys. You're going to see the car with the Rohanna rims. You're going to hear it with the PCV valve change and everything. Thanks for tuning in, guys. My name's Pete. This is Pete's Carport. Love everything you guys have mentioned in the comments, and hopefully this is one of the cars that you guys want to see get built. Alright guys, so this is what the car does when your PCV valve has a tear in it. I did do a video on fixing the other part that I showed you guys, the basically that hose line that goes from the air box over to the throttle body area, and I thought that was going to fix it, and it continued to go. I didn't know much about the PCV valve. One of the somebody who watched the videos chimed in, sent me a link. I went ahead and ordered all the parts, so that's going to be being done today at Velocity. So after I do this video, I'm going to head on over there and do that. So stay tuned, guys. I'll show you real quick under the hood what you want to look for as well too. Okay, so it's a little loud, but you guys can see that's the part that I tried to temporarily fix. You can see it's not doing its job anyway, so that needs to be swapped out. That's that piece. Now you also have there's a little hole back behind here, and if you set your finger over, the car will almost go to stall out, and you can hear a hissing sound. Let me see if I can get a view of that for you guys so you can see. So if you're getting a hissing sound from that area, now the job itself, basically you have to get into here, and that runs right up under here. So all of this needs to come off, and in order to get that, the front bumper actually needs to be pulled off. So it's a very tedious job. Like I said, it's going over to Velocity. He quoted me 5 hours. Hopefully he can get it done faster, and I can save myself a little bit of money. All right, guys, so stay tuned. You're going to see those rims on here, and you're going to see all of the parts in the next few videos get done. Thank you guys again. I really appreciate everyone who's subscribed. I'm going to end this video with some clips of the new rims being on there, and then also maybe a walkthrough of the sound difference of the car. Well, ran into another snag. So basically the rear rims have a lock nut that I never released. I did a video on how to get those off. So I've got to go back down and get that tool because I could not find where I put it. And so it's almost like a Torx nut. And so I think I used the Torx. I'll go back and figure that out from the video. Get the rear ones off. I got this front one on, and as you can see, I only had one of these chrome lug nuts that I had from one of my Mercedes, and I want to do all of them that same way because these are the ones from the stock Volkswagen. But I really like the way the rims look. I like the way it kind of fills the area. Obviously, I'm probably going to put suspension on there, bring it down a little bit more because there is a still massive gap, but a little less than you're getting with the stock 17s. These ones are 19s, and I like the way the black 5-star looks on there. So I'm excited about it, but I'm going to end the video. It's starting to get late. It's a little rainy out today, but I'm going to go down, pick up those lug nuts. Also on the other side, I could not get the front tire off, so I'm just going to throw the stock ones back on there. Velocity is not done yet with the Lexus because he ran into an issue with the fluid on that. I had a lot of chunks, he said, in the fluid. He said it might have come from the gasket, and that is being worked on right now, so I'm having new transmission fluid added to it, and hopefully that fixes all those issues with it. If you weren't aware, it had a slight hesitation going into drive, went into reverse fine, so hopefully no issues with the transmission. It was smooth as silk just driving, but it had the issue when trying to start it up in the morning, so I think that's going to resolve it. But another end to a video. Thank you guys for watching, liking, subscribing. My name's Pete. This is Pete's Carport. Hopefully you guys like the rims as much as I do. I'm going to do a follow-up video with all 4 on there, cleaned up, looking good with all the proper lug nuts on there. But I'm going to call it a day. You guys have an awesome day as well.